Greetings, listeners. This is episode 74, and it is a really important message for anyone who is awakening right now, anyone who has felt that they have a greater purpose for being here, anyone who is getting guidance and downloads about their next steps. This is a message for you. It came through in a very interesting way, and I would love for you to hear this if this is resonating with you at all. Enjoy the episode.
You're listening to Let's Get Metaphysical. This podcast explores the spiritual and metaphysical world through the experiences and opinions of the host and those interviewed. It should not necessarily be seen as direct endorsement or personal advice to our listeners. We encourage you to use your own discernment, judgment, and intuition regarding anything you learn from this show.
Let's get meta.
Welcome to Let's Get Metaphysical. I'm your host, Renata Maniaci, here to remind you that you are a divine spiritual light being temporarily trapped in a small human body here on lovely planet Earth. Today's episode is an important message for those who it will resonate with. It came through very clearly, even though I wasn't sure what was going to come through when I sat down to record the episode. I actually wanted to go more into what was coming through and what might be coming through in the future in the bonus exclusive special content for this particular episode, and I'll talk more about that at the end. So stay tuned if you want to hear more about messages like this that are coming through and how to continue to go through the upgrade process vibrationally. Let's jump right into this episode. Are you ready? Let's get meta. Masters and angels, I request your presence through this transmission. Please guide us and allow any clarity that needs to come through with ease and grace. Please allow us to always know the truth, feel the truth, tell the truth, and be the truth. Thank you with gratitude and full faith. Bless creation. The world is changing very quickly now, and it will almost not seem real. It will almost seem as though you are part of a movie or watching a movie. Some of these things are going to be difficult to believe, difficult to swallow, and some are going to resonate on a very deep level of utmost truth and knowing, to the extent that you will be surprised at your own reaction and your own deep comprehension and your own understanding and recognition of things as they are beginning to be changed and shifted and transformed. All of the old systems are breaking down now, crumbling, and that is exactly what needs to happen as we raise into this next iteration, this next vibration of the planet. It's why we're here. We all came here for a reason. Many of us have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes upon lifetimes in this planet, on this planet, living all different kinds of lives, playing all different kinds of roles. The role of mother, father, daughter, son, healer, hero, villain, builder, truth teller, naysayer, spiritual guide, spiritual follower, those who are enslaved and those who do the enslaving over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then there are those of us who have not spent a lot of time on this planet and have chosen to come here, or were asked to come here, or volunteered to come here at this time. Everyone has their own recipe. Every soul has their own way of having arrived here on this planet at this time in a human body, in a human incarnation, in a human lifetime. And everyone plays a role, whether you have been here for 40,000 lifetimes or whether you have spent the majority of your most recent lifetimes on another planet, in a different dimension, in a higher realm, a lower realm, whether or not you are from a planet at all, or if you're from a higher dimensional realm and you have come here at this time to do your part, to share, to help to elevate this planet on its journey that has been written. We all play a role, and all of those roles are perfect, and they're all playing out right now. A while ago, I talked about loving your neighbor, and it's something I've never really said before or thought about before, but it's so important right now. On some level, on some higher level, we need to see that we're all playing this role in this divine cosmic play that is helping the earth to evolve and helping this level of consciousness on this planet to evolve and increase and raise in vibration, because this is what is meant to be. This is where we are, this is where we're going, and this is why we're here. Yes, we all have our small selves, our lessons that we each get to learn individually as souls, and we can all be in different places and in different levels and in different grades, if you will, stages. And it's all beautiful, and there's no better or worse. It's just where you are in your soul development. We all have those things that we came here to learn. Growth opportunities, old patterns we need to break, experiences that our soul has actually asked for and wants to have in order to contribute more to the great cosmic divine understanding of how energy can be expressed in this universe. We have all of that. And then at a different level, a more bird's eye view level, a higher level, there is a greater purpose for us to be here at this time. And that is to play a role in the elevation of this planet, the elevation of this solar system, the elevation of this galaxy in this parsec of this universe. Because it ripples out and it affects all the others. Our thoughts and our actions on this small planet in this far corner of this universe have an effect on other planets, in other solar systems, in other galaxies, and in other universes. Our thoughts and our actions and our energies ripple out, and they actually affect beings and order on other planets in other galaxies. We've been in almost an experiment for a long time. And at this time, we are to be shifting out of a slower vibration, out of lower level lessons and growth experiences into the next iteration. There's many ways of understanding this, of describing this. Many people and channels and different guides have brought through information about what this planet has been in the past, what it was created for, what it was meant to be, whether you're talking about Atlantis and Lemuria and different races being on this planet, different types of beings being on this planet, and helping to form where we got to at this point, whether you're talking about a different species from different planets, different areas of the universe, or just a different order altogether, higher level beings that maybe don't carry a body, angels, different orders of angels, all different levels of beings. And however you have heard and discovered and learned about this planet is perfect, and you can take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't resonate with you. But we're at this time now where it is a very special moment. This is the greatest moment at this time, at this specific moment in this universe, is what's happening on this planet. And beings from all over wanted tickets to be here at this time, to experience this, whether to help or hinder or just play their divine role, and just to experience the elevation of a planet from one level of consciousness to another, because it doesn't happen every single day or every single moment in every universe. It is a unique thing. And on some level, we all chose to be here at this time. And so play your role, whatever that is. There's so many different roles right now. So many different teams, perhaps. So many different truths on a more human level, on a 3D level. So many different truths, but there is only one truth on a higher level. And so play your role. But do not hate anyone else for playing their role. We're all going to the same destination. And many will see that and experience that on a visceral and deep level here and now in this lifetime. And there are others who may not see it and may never see it, even though they're here experiencing that with us all at the same time. Different levels of reality, different levels of consciousness, different levels of understanding, different levels of remembrance. And that's okay. That's okay. We don't all need to be at the exact same place at the exact same time. We're all on our individual small self journeys, and then we're all on a bigger collective journey together. So wherever you are right now is perfect. And I'm speaking to those of you who know that you came to the planet for a reason, who are starting or have already remembered why you came here. You know that you have a purpose, you know that you have a job to do. Maybe you're often wondering if you're doing the right thing, if you're on the way to fulfilling your purpose, to being of service at this time on this planet. I'm speaking to you. It is time for all of us to come into more remembrance and re-remembrance of who we are. Not our small selves, not what family we were born into, with what parents and what bodies we were given, with what color hair and what color eyes and how tall. Those are our small selves of who we are in this small self lifetime. But who we are, who our souls are, who our high selves are. We are being asked not only to fully remember and re-remember those thousands upon hundreds of thousands upon millions of experiences that our souls have had in various lifetimes in various places. We're being asked to embody all of that consciousness that our soul has experienced, all of those lifetimes that have led you to now, and to unlock those keys and codes for yourself so that they ripple out to those around you. We carry in our souls a higher vibration, a perfect blueprint of how the rest of this story goes. And we get to remember and unlock it now and embody it. And if you don't know how to do that, ask for help of your guides, of your angels. They are right there waiting for you. Ask for help. Masters and angels, please, I request you help us all to remember who we truly are, why we truly came here, what we truly need to embody and accomplish in this lifetime. Thank you with gratitude and full faith. And it's not just about remembering, it's not just about understanding that you're here for a purpose greater than your small self purposes and lessons that your small self will continue to learn throughout this process. You also need to accept that you have power, that you have abilities and capabilities that you came in with that will help you to fulfill your purpose. Part of this job is remembering more and more, re-remembering why we are here in embodiment on the planet. And another layer of that is believing it. I'm speaking to those of you who have been getting signs and downloads and information about why you're here. All those things, all those little moments throughout your life that have helped you, that have reminded you, that have validated you, that have shown you that what you've thought or felt or known to be true actually is, even if it seems incredible, impossible. And I'm speaking to those of you who are starting to remember or maybe have already remembered what you are capable of, the power that you hold within your soul, because they're coming closer and closer to being more tangible on the planet. And for many of you, the next step in this is believing this, fully embodying that this is true, believing that you are these abilities, these powers, that you have this capability to do your job, to do your purpose here, to reach the people that you need to reach, to fulfill the tasks that you need to fulfill, and to perform them with integrity and truth. It's time now. I'm here to tell you that it's time to believe. It's time to remember, re-remember, embody your soul, and believe that this information that you're getting is true, and to know that it's true, and to ask for help. You are the physical embodiment of so many of your soul family and your beings, your guides. You're the physical point value of your guidance on this planet. And they're here to help you to fulfill the purpose that you need to fulfill, whatever that is. I'm speaking to those of you who know this, who resonate with this on some level in your heart, in your mind, in your consciousness, in your gut. You know what I'm saying. I'm speaking to you. It's time for you to expand and to move into your greater purpose with ease and grace. And you're not alone. We are all waking up now on some different levels, on many different levels. All the beings on this planet, at their own level of consciousness, are waking up to more and more truth of who they are, of who everyone around them is, and what has been surrounding us in this lifetime, and why we're here. And it's a beautiful thing. It's like flowers blossoming all over. And not every flower is the same. They all look different. They all smell different. They all have different colors, different speeds of growing, different seasons, maybe different years. And it's all perfect. It all comes together to make the most perfect bouquet imaginable at this divine moment. So believe in the information that you're getting when you are clear of mind, clear of heart, when you are not on any substance. If you are getting information when you have no drug, no alcohol, no outside interference from movies or news or racket. We'll just call it racket. When you're getting that clear information, you believe it, you know it, you resonate with it. And now's the time to really embody it. We're all being asked to do this. So let's all do it together. Masters and angels, I request that you help all of us, everyone who is listening, who is resonating on some level with what I am saying, who knows on some level that this is an important transmission. I request you help us to go further into our own remembrance of ourselves, of our souls, of our high selves and our true selves, and to not only believe and accept, but fully embody our purpose, our gifts, our abilities, and to follow the signs, follow the guidance with ease and grace, so that we may all fulfill our purpose of why we came here, be they for our small selves and for our big selves, our high selves, and for the collective. Thank you with gratitude and full faith. Bless creation. Thank you for being present for that message that wanted to come through. I know that many of you will resonate with this. I know that many of you will feel inspired to share that message with certain people in your lives. And I am going to do a exclusive kind of content for this episode. I used to call it bonus content. All of the extra content from this podcast can be found at patreon.com/upandawaken. And we have different angel donor tiers there. If you like the show and what we're doing, you can become a member, any kind of angel donor to this podcast. But all angels of all different wings have the access to this exclusive bonus content. And this is starting to come through more often now. And this is really for people who this resonates with. There are messages coming through for those of you who are ready to step more into your purpose of why you came to this planet at this time. And this might be useful for you. So go to patreon.com/upandawaken for the exclusive content for this episode and all episodes of this podcast. And know that we are here for a reason. And it can become clearer and clearer if you continue to ask your guides and your angels for help and clarity. And, hopefully some of these episodes have been useful in that process for you to connect more to your high self and to your highest and best guidance. I'll leave it there for today. Thank you for listening. Stay positive, stay safe, and stay meta.
The Let's Get Metaphysical podcast is an Up and Awaken production. Our intention is to raise the vibration of the planet by sharing, validating, and normalizing spiritual and metaphysical experiences. If you are ready to raise your vibration, you might enjoy our free master clearing. To receive the master clearing or to learn more about the podcast, visit letsgetmeta.com. The show is produced and hosted by Renata Maniaci, co-creator of Up and Awaken Productions. To access more awakening content, to join our membership community, or to become one of our angel donors, please visit upandawaken.com. Thank you for listening. Stay meta.
Let's get meta.
Metaphysical.
Let's get meta.
Metaphysical.
Let's get meta.
Metaphysical.
Let's get meta.
Metaphysical.